Welcome, everyone. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin. Good morning. Can you please tell me your full name?
Good morning. My name is Alex Carter.
Thank you, Alex. And what should I call you?
You can just call me Alex.
Great. Now, where are you from?
I'm from a small town called Maplewood. It's located in the northern part of the country, surrounded by beautiful forests and lakes.
That sounds lovely. How long have you lived there?
I've lived there my entire life, so that's about 25 years now. I really love the community feel, but I guess I'm also eager to explore larger cities.
What's the best thing about your hometown?
One of the best things is definitely the scenery. There are lots of outdoor activities like hiking and fishing. Every fall the leaves change color, and it's just stunning.
Do you think it's a good place to grow up?
I absolutely do. There's a strong sense of belonging, and the kids can play outside freely. It encourages a healthy, active lifestyle and fosters strong friendships.
Let's talk about your work. What do you do for a living?
I work as a graphic designer. My job involves creating visual concepts that communicate ideas which engage and inspire consumers.
That sounds interesting. How did you become a graphic designer?
I actually studied design in university, focusing on visual communication. Initially, I was interested in art, but I found that graphic design was more aligned with my skills.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
I really love the creativity involved. Every project challenges me to think differently and find a unique solution. Plus, it's really gratifying when clients appreciate my work.
What are some challenges you face as a graphic designer?
One challenge is managing tight deadlines. Sometimes I have to juggle multiple projects at once, which can be stressful. But I've learned to manage my time effectively over the years.
Speaking of challenges, what hobbies do you enjoy in your free time?
I'm really into photography. It complements my design skills well. I enjoy capturing nature and urban scenes, and it allows me to express my creativity beyond work.
How did you get started with photography?
I bought my first camera during a trip a few years ago. Since then, I've taken countless online tutorials and spent time practicing. It's become a great way to unwind and observe beauty.
Is there a particular type of photography you prefer?
I love landscape photography the most. There's something soothing about capturing the beauty of nature, especially during golden hour when everything glows.
Let's move on and talk about your daily routine. What does a typical day look like for you?
Well, during weekdays I usually wake up early, around 6:30 a.m. I start my day with a jog in the park, which really energizes me. Then, after breakfast, I head to work, where I spend most of the day at my computer.
What do you do to unwind after a busy day?
Once I'm done with work, I like to relax by either reading a book or going out for a photography walk. Sometimes, I'll spend time with friends, but mostly I appreciate a quiet evening.
What are your future plans, especially regarding your career?
In the future, I don't just want to grow in my current position. I aim to take on managerial roles in design. I'd also love to start my own design agency one day.
That sounds ambitious. What steps are you currently taking to achieve that?
Right now, I'm focused on developing my leadership skills. I've been attending workshops and mentoring less experienced designers. Building a strong network is also crucial for me.
Let's talk about part 2 now. Here is your task card. Please describe a memorable event from your life. You should say what the event was, when it happened, who was there, and explain why it was memorable.
Okay, I will talk about my graduation day, which happened 3 years ago. It was a beautiful day in May, surrounded by friends and family. My parents and closest friends came to celebrate with me. The ceremony took place in an impressive auditorium and filled with excitement. What made it especially memorable was hearing my name called and the overwhelming sense of accomplishment I felt after years of hard work. Seeing my family beam with pride was the icing on the cake.
That's wonderful. How did you celebrate after your graduation?
After the ceremony, we had a small gathering at a nice restaurant. We shared stories and laughter, and I received some heartfelt gifts from my friends. The whole day felt surreal, but I appreciated every moment.
Thinking back, do you believe such events are important in people's lives?
Absolutely. Milestones like graduations signify the end of one chapter and the start of another. They provide a chance to reflect on achievements and aspirations while also strengthening bonds with loved ones.
Moving on to part 3, let's discuss the significance of personal events. Do you think personal milestones are more important than professional achievements?
That's an intriguing question. I think both types of events offer unique value. Personal milestones often hold emotional weight and can shape our identities, while professional achievements can boost our career significantly.
What role do celebrations play in these events?
Celebrations help to acknowledge and honor achievements, both personal and professional. They also provide an opportunity for people to express joy and share that happiness with others, reinforcing social connections.
How do you think the way people celebrate has changed over time?
I believe celebrations have become more individualized and diverse. Nowadays, people celebrate in various ways tailored to their personalities, thanks to social media. There's less pressure to adhere to traditional norms.
Do you think technology has changed how we remember these milestones?
Definitely. Technology allows us to capture every moment instantly, be it through photos or social media posts. We can share our experiences broadly, which can enhance the meaning of these milestones.
In your opinion, should milestones be celebrated with family or friends, or does it depend on the individual?
I think it really depends on the individual's preferences. Some may prefer intimate settings with family, while others enjoy larger social gatherings with friends. Ultimately, what matters is celebrating in a way that feels fulfilling to the person.
Finally, do you think these milestones have a lasting impact on an individual's life?
Absolutely. Milestones can define a person's journey, shaping their future goals and ambitions. They can instill confidence and motivate one to strive for further success, both personally and professionally.
Thank you, Alex. That concludes the IELTS speaking test.
Thank you for the opportunity.
The candidate demonstrated a strong fluency throughout the exam, speaking with only occasional hesitations that did not impede communication. His responses were well organized and coherent. The vocabulary range was varied and effective. He used phrases such as sense of accomplishment and emotional weight, which added depth to his answers. However, there were times when word choice slightly missed context, indicating a need for more precise vocabulary. The grammatical range was commendable, showcasing a mix of simple and complex structures, though some minor errors, such as verb forms, were noted. Overall pronunciation was clear, and the candidate's intonation contributed well to conveying his emotions and enthusiasm for the topics. His estimated band score range is 7.0 to 8.0, but primarily sits at 7.5 due to his consistent quality across all criteria. In summary, Alex showed strong strengths in fluency and coherence, with a solid vocabulary. However, precision in vocabulary choice could enhance his performance further. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.